Okay, so yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
This is a very fun interview. I love it.
I'm really touched by your playing and your beautiful soul and your beautiful beard and mustache. Thank
oh
you
my
so
gosh,
much.
I'm getting red right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Oh man, okay. Here we
So,
go.
Yeah, I just want to ask about, like, since yesterday you were like playing in a couple of events and then in Java Jazz, and yesterday you go into like Plaza Semanggi and there's
Yes.
like 5 floor watching you.
That was
like
crazy.
shouting your name, and then what do you think about Indonesian crowd? They seems to love you very much.
Well, I noticed Indonesia from my social media. Like randomly, I mean I remember when I posted the video of Don't Dream It's Over.
Uh-huh.
Wow, like the Indonesian crowd came like crazy.
Yeah.
Now I think Indonesia is like my third biggest following.
Oh yeah. What's the first?
Brazil,
Brazil.
and
yeah.
then USA
Mhm.
and Indonesia.
Wow.
And wow, I think it was, well, I mean, when I got here and the shows that I did, it was probably one of the most intense ones I've done, because people are really passionate here.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is a very musical country. You
Yeah.
guys are all about music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything was so nice. The Java Jazz,
Yeah.
the small clinics, and the thing that we did at the mall,
Yeah.
it was amazing because I've never done that before.
In the
And-
mall?
Yeah, no, I've never played
So
in
this
the
is
mall.
the first time.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
And it is.
It was hysterical.
interesting. Yeah, it was. It was like.
Yeah,
it was
I mean, Indonesian people love you.
It was
Yeah.
also a lot of girls, and it's
Oh,
it's an
ah.
interesting thing because I mean it's not common to see like just a guitar player and to see girls to watch. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think the guys is looking towards your guitar playing, and the girls is looking toward your beard and mustache.
Yeah, I mean I don't know.
That's all about it, man.
I think it's more about the hair, man.
Yeah.
Because I always got those questions about, oh man, how you know,
No, that was.
what shampoo you use.
Yeah.
You know.
We really want to know what shampoo.
I just used the
I'm
hotel.
dying to know. I'm dying to know.
This is a hotel one, so
The hotel one.
yeah, we should
Alright.
ask the lobby for
Wow.
the information about
I've
it.
got my mind blown right now. All right, cool.
Yeah,
So-
but yeah, it was great, man. Amazing.
Yeah, and thank you. We really appreciate it. You're very kind to like signing an autograph in the mall. It's like people lining up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long meet and greet, but
Yeah.
it was great.
Thank
Bunch
you.
of nice people.
Thank you so much. And this is actually a basic question, like,
Okay.
but I have a story to tell first, because the first time I noticed about a guy named Mateus Asato is from Facebook. Like randomly, I saw your video. I believe it's the bridge. The bridge.
Yes.
You have the shorter hair,
Shorter hair,
And
no
with-
mustache.
no mustache.
A little bit of beard. I remember that.
Yeah, it's more like you look more innocent than right now. It's more like badass right now. Like
Yeah, man. Sometimes I miss the
More
old
rock and roll.
days, man.
Alright.
Sometimes I miss the old days because now people think I'm very old. Man.
no.
Yeah.
And then I was like the bridge, and I was like posted on my Facebook page, and I with the caption is like, Mateus Asato is my #1 guitar hero this week.
Wow.
Yeah, because you have like a very different approach by playing guitar with a reverb. It sounds very modern and very unique, but very with a lot of ambience. Not really I've never seen anything like that, and I was blown away.
Thank you. Thank you so
and
much.
then this my good friend is Enrico Octaviano,
Oh yeah,
you know, the drummer.
the drummer.
Yeah, the drummer.
We studied together at
Yeah.
MI.
Yeah, he told me, like, dude, he's my friend.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I know Mateus. We have in the Musicians Institute together, Hollywood. Yeah. So, how does it feel to learning at the MI Institute, Musicians Institute?
Well, Musicians Institute was a very important time in my life because before I joined the school, I had no music theory. You know, like my knowledge was very superficial. I mean, it's being surrounded by a bunch of people from different part of the world. So those things are very helpful in terms of creativity.
Okay.
And being more sensible for, you know, different genres, different styles, and I think, you know, I'm very grateful for the 2 years that I stayed there.
All right.
And after I graduated, my connection in between Tori Kelly's team and I was through Musicians Institute.
Oh, okay.
So the chair of the guitar program, Stig Matheson, so he contacted me and he was, hey, I have this gig. I mean, this musical director is looking for a guitar player, and I mentioned your name. And
Oh, wow.
I ended up going to Tori Kelly's audition, and I got the gig, and it was very
Yeah, you
nice.
sure did, man. You sure did.
And yeah, so I'm very grateful for MI. You know, I made some friends there, Enrico, all those good guys.
Yeah. So yeah, what makes you so sure about making a big decisions, moving from Campo Grande, Brazil, to LA in 2013? What makes you? What drives you?
Two things. The first decision I made, it was because I was in high school and I really had to pick a side. Because back in the days, I wanted to become a doctor.
Doctor?
Yeah, I was actually going more into the doctor medical school vibe.
Oh, cool. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, and this was in 2010. And in the middle of 2010, this guitar contest happened in Brazil.
Yeah.
And I subscribed to it, and I ended up winning the contest.
Yeah.
So that was a sign for me. I was looking for a sign to see, like, hey, what should I do? And the guitar contest was a very important part to that because it kind of changed my decisions to be like, okay, cool, I want to become a musician.
This is where I go.
Yeah, and the second thing was to have not the full support of them, but I really want to get my parents' approval.
Oh, okay. So how did it go with them?
So my mom was always supportive. She was always the one like, hey, son, doesn't matter what you do, I'm just gonna be here for you.
Oh, wow.
And my dad has a conservative side, a little more intense, and so it was a little, I mean, it wasn't hard to convince him, but it took me a while to get, 100% of his like support, and he's like, okay, cool, I'll do it. Because moving from the countryside of Brazil to a huge city as Los Angeles, it is a brutal decision. You really need to be like, okay, it is risky.
Yeah.
And like, of course, when I moved, I did not put myself in my parents' shoes, but now that I'm, thankfully after all, my graduation and all the gigs, now I try to put myself in my parents' situation. It's just like, it's crazy. Imagine you like, wow, you're going to a music school.
Yeah.
In music, it's not something, it's very shaky. Like sometimes you can't get a lot of money, and sometimes there's nothing happening. You know what I mean? So my dad is he's conservative, and it took me a while to get that. And the second item I'm trying to say is to get the approval of them and be like, yeah, cool, we're gonna bless you.
Yep.
So just go for it.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Thank God.
And these two things were very important to make my decision.
How your parents see you right now? I mean, you go into tours and you get so much thing going on. Like,
well, I mean, my mom, she never changed. Like, even if I was nobody, like, you know, like with nothing of this happening, she would still be like, hey, you're my kid, you know, like, that's fine.
That's
but my dad, I think he became the biggest fan, seriously.
Oh, really?
Like, he follows every single thing I post, you know, and it's crazy because he's not we don't communicate much. Like, he's not that clear to me, like, hey, I watch like these videos, like the performances, this and that, but he knows about everything.
Okay.
It's very interesting, and
like, put an eye on you.
exactly, yeah. And randomly he made some comments like, hey, like it was a nice performance in Indonesia, like the Java jazz, you know. Like,
wow.
It's interesting because he knows about the names, and I'm just like, wow, how do you know that, you know? But yeah, and but nowadays, thankfully, they're very proud. They are very nice.
God bless you.
Amen.
Yeah.
God bless all of us.
All of us. And you travel a lot with Tori Kelly and various Brazilian artists. I believe. I saw you in I don't know if it I'm not sure if they're Brazilian or no, but I read your website and there was some name like
Luan Santana.
Luan Santana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't tour with Luan. So I don't do Brazilian tours with him, but I'm more into the studio.
Okay.
So like all his last two records, I was playing guitar on them. So it's nice because in Brazil, what I normally do, like the majority of my jobs are inside of the studio.
Okay, so it's Tori Kelly who like take you on tour?
Yes. So all my touring came from Tori Kelly and Jesse J.
All right, cool.
Buka aja, buka lapak.